Hello, Brendan with All Out Octane here, and in this video I'm going to open up some of the 2021 Matchbox Retro Series cars that I was able to find on the pegs a long time ago. I apologize, this video is super late, but these cars were very oddly placed throughout the year and very hard to find. There were 24 total, and they didn't really make a lot of sense on what cars you were hunting down, when you were hunting them down, why you were hunting them down. It just became very difficult to understand the placement of the cars, because you can see we've got the 71 Pontiac Formula Firebird, and that was car number 3 way up top here, even though it's on the same back as the car number 23. So like, you would try to find cars based on what waves were on the back, but that didn't exactly mean that they were numbered sequentially, and that made it difficult to try to find some of these cars. I don't even know if they made some of them. I've never really seen. I know there was the second van, so there's 2 vans here. I don't have the custom Chevy van. That's the one I'm missing, but I do know that was out there. And then I think this wave came out with 4 cars. Yeah, so I don't have the wagon. I'm missing that one. I'm missing a number of them. But I will open all the ones that I have, because I'm just going to open up the retro cars. Here we've got a Mitsubishi Eclipse. It's going to tell you what up here, which one it is. Number on the right-hand side. And again, this is 2021. So if you're looking here in 2022, this is the older set from last year. And I already have a video up of the 2022 cars so far that I found. If I find more of them, which I know are coming, I will try to buy those, open those. I hunt them on the pegs. So here we go. We've got the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Let's try to cruise through these. And this is a really cool car. I remember when it came out from Matchbox way back in the day. I think even Hot Wheels had a version of it. Very futuristic looking. I know it was kind of difficult to I don't know. It wasn't quite, I think, what people wanted back in that day. It was a weird time for concept cars for sure. But it's still cool nonetheless. Glad to add it to the collection. I like the 5-spoke rims. Good stuff. Very highly detailed. We're going to go ahead and move to car number 2, which is the Volkswagen Transport Crew Cab. Again, yeah, it's going to be on the same set. So I think I found most of the first set, or first whatever's on the back. Here we go. Very nicely tampoed. Nothing in the bed of this one. I do know that the original mainline version had one with stuff in the bed, one without stuff in the bed. So just something to keep in mind. No tampos up front, just on the sides. Very nicely, brightly tampoed. Next up, we've got the 71 Pontiac Firebird Formula in red. Fire chicken. This thing is pretty cool. They definitely got that right. Iconic Pontiac grill. Does it say anything on the sides here? Yes, it does. Formula Matchbox. I think it's a 488 maybe. And I guess it's not going to focus. I apologize. I don't really know why it's not focusing. But there we have it. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to the purple Ford Bronco. Kind of looks a little bit like Barney. 72 Ford Bronco 4x4. I really like Matchbox version of the new Ford Bronco, the red one that they've put out. I think there's a new color coming soon. I do like how this has a hitch as well. You can do it part of the Hitch and Haul series. Hopefully they will do that sometime soon. But this one looks really good in purple. There you go. Kind of looks like it has beadlock wheels, which is kind of cool. Again, stunning purple paint job. This is a really good looking truck. That is a really good looking truck. Next up, we have the H2O. It's going to be the water worker. I don't really know why they put a bunch of fantasy castings. I never found the 70 Chevelle, and I think that one was out there, but I never found it. Not too bad. I think this was a casting from a long time ago, which is why it's in the Retro Series. All right, let's go ahead and go to the Chevy Blazer. Well, I guess, I'm sorry, K1500. So K indicates 4-wheel drive, C would indicate 2-wheel drive. So this is a 4x4 1500. Which kind of makes sense because this thing is lifted. And I really like the lifted trucks. And this is a long bed too. It's actually kind of cool. That's how I would have a truck. All right. We've got the 63 Cadillac ambulance. Pretty cool. Yeah, nicely tampoed. Decent casting. Pretty cool stuff in there. Not too bad. We've got one of the 71 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTX. It looks almost like it's part of those candy cars. Like if it were like a Snickers or something like that. It's kind of hard to see in the interior, but this car did have originally two interiors. One with seat belts, one without seat belts. And if it had seat belts, it had the, I guess, sportier engine of the time. If it did not have seatbelts, it was the non-sporty version. And I could probably look this up later to see if it does have what it has. This thing is a stunning one. Lamborghini LM002 in like this turquoise color. Yeah, this thing is cool. Oh, and this one had the special little plastic piece there. That is stunning. Oh, and it has a chip? Or is that supposed to be there? It's really hard to tell. Doesn't feel like a chip. Oh yeah, it does. Dang. That's no fun. Oh well. Tampos in the rear. Still going in with my Lamborghinis because that's awesome. All right, next up we've got the 75 Chevy van. Kind of has like a Scooby-Doo kind of vibe to it. Obviously not the Mystery Machine, but the Tiki kind of. Wow, this one's a heavy casting. That's solid. That's pretty solid. This one was the easier one to find, probably because of the tampo work. But man, I mean, it's hefty. So, all right, we've got the Ford Mustang LX with the police pursuit livery. This definitely captures a 80s Mustang for sure. I wonder if it says, oh, it's a 93. Wow. So, well, that makes more sense. The front end's a little more rounded off. State Trooper. I wonder if it has which state. It definitely has a 5.0, which is pretty cool. And I know one of these went to auction not too long ago. Well, maybe like 2 years or a year or two ago. All right. Not the real car. And it was pretty cool. Volkswagen Beetle 4x4. Obviously no indication of like a C or a K on this one. No need because it's a Beetle. I did recently watch a Dirt Everyday episode where they took some Beetles and went off-roading on them. So if you subscribe to Motor Trend Plus and you're looking for some entertainment about off-roading Beetles, Dirt Everyday has you covered. This plug makes me a little hungry. Looks like bubblegum and ice cream. Cool casting. All right, one of my favorite castings, although I don't really like the tampo work on this one, 1960 Jeep. Although tigers are cool. I like tigers. I'm not exactly sure I like the print. I'm not a leopard print or animal print kind of person. So I like big cats. I like tigers. I went to the zoo recently and saw a tiger. It was pretty cool. But yeah, it works. Could have just left it orange. That would work for me. All right, we're going to the MBX Urban tow truck. I like tow trucks. Kind of has that, what is that livery? The black and orange and white livery that Matchbox has. I forget what that's called off the top of my head. I've got quite a number of vehicles in it. I am a little disappointed that the boom does not go up and down. That is kind of a bummer. But otherwise, pretty cool casting. And it'll lift the Mitsubishi. There we go. All right. We have the 89 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. I believe this was in a 5-pack in blue as well. And it might be in other things. So that is one thing that Matchbox is kind of frustrating me with. Was they're putting multiple vehicles of same color and everything and just putting it in different packages. And that's getting a little frustrating. I'm not going to collect all of them because there's no point in collecting the package exactly. I do like to display some things, but most of the time I like to open things. We've got the Volkswagen Rabbit. Or no, this is a Golf. Sorry, Gulf Country Rescue Services. I guess it could be in the Alps. I guess Swiss Alps. That'd be Switzerland. What are the mountains in Germany? Let me know. That would be where it could do its rescue services. I like the green on it. It's actually kind of cool. I didn't know it was green until I opened it up here. It looked more black in the package. Last up, less popular model, Wildfire rescue truck. And I'm not really sure. Looks like it has termite treatment on it. But there we have it. There are the retro cars. Yeah, Terminators. Well, okay, that's kind of cool. Looks a little bit more like a side-by-side. Which side-by-sides are fun. I like side-by-sides. There's a chainsaw cast in there and everything. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There you have it. There are the 2021 retro cars, like I said. Way late to the game, but I'm not going to be finding any more of them. So let me know which ones are your favorites in the comments below. Let me know if you're excited for the 2022 lineup. Again, I have the 2022 ones that I found thus far. Link will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, have a good one.